Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday. I am VS Speaks Royally. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are in this beautiful world. Some of y'all are already in the next day, but I'm glad you're here. Please, I hope you remembered, if you have not already, hit the thumbs up. If you're able to share me out, share out the live stream. Also, just spread the word about the channel. I so appreciate it. So, um, let me do the disclaimer and then Merlene, I saw you drop some love already. So, let me get over here and get into it. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. As I do with every Sussex Saturday, I read my favorite quote. You can find it on the Archewell site. Each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world. And the world was definitely changed this week. It has been a great week, a great Sussex week. Oh my goodness, who knew going to a movie premiere would just set a certain island country on fire? So, and they are imploding. I mean, but we'll discuss that more in trash time. So, this lovely couple, Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Henry and Princess Meghan, if you want to get technical. So they were in Jamaica, Mon, and attended the One Love Bob Marley movie premiere. There is on the app formerly known as, I see video now, video clips, but there's music playing. So you you want to hear the audio of the person taking the video, but I would have to mute it out because of the music, and I'm not trying to get hit with that. So they're taking a video of them walking, and Harry makes contact with Ziggy Marley and turns around and Ziggy, and they hug each other, greeting each other. And I love just the headers and the tweets that have been going out, just saying they really are. They know each other. And so some wondered, well, why are you wondering? They were there. That's all you need to know. It was a great week because they're living their lives. We see them happy, content, still traveling, still going about life, and it has nothing to do with the folks over in that family who discarded them, pushed them out. Okay, so, you know, um, happiness, joy, peace. And the true non-aging serum, child, if she ever puts out a like a facial line as far as cosmetics, billionaire times 10. Okay. So Megan's birthday twin, Abigail Spencer, is in People magazine, and um, I saw this on a, you know, Squatty's timeline, and I'm like, we are everywhere. Detective agency is going to find it and bring it forth. So the article, which you can go out and search it, because people likes to act shady 80 at times. So Abigail Spencer says Meghan Markle's sparkle is one undeniable factor behind Suits' record-breaking comeback. I think there's several different things, and also Megan's loveliness, that everyone is aware of her, and her being on the show. Former castmate, okay, best friend, twin in a sense, because they always joke about that being born on the same day. So I did see this was trending. I took this, and I'm like, of course, Princess Meghan, yes. So I wanted to share. I'm gonna have to share the audio. Ooh, did I even bring this? Let me get a screenshot first, and then I was so busy caught up in the audio factor of this. Let me see if I can find it. If I go to my profile, come up here, we go here, and I go here, and I just make sure everything is turned off as far as audio goes. Oh, Jesus, where is it? I don't want to get in trouble. Ooh, here we go. 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 So let me bring the picture over so you can just get a gist. This is showing Meghan's impact. So a lot of people think, oh, Squatty, y'all just say whatever. I mean, no, we do speak the truth. And I'm just going to, I hope I put that in the right folder. So let me just bring this cover over. I can sing to y'all. Do, 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 do. But it's from a show, and I don't want to, how that goes. A lot of times you got to be mindful of these things. And I meant to bring that. I must have emailed myself. So, all right, Meghan's impact. Let me get it up here. Let me go back over. I have to go to the app formerly known as. Come over here because I had to do it on my computer to make sure it wouldn't pull in the audio before I was ready. So I saw this on here, and it's just talking about there are two young women and who started those earrings. Of course, I sent the pictures, but of course, I just didn't bring them over out of my email account. And so Meghan's impact is in wearing these earrings, right? So I don't want any hater to ever declare that she's not positive in her impact. So, but you want to ever get noticed, you're going to have to do a couple of things. So let me just bring this over. Let me stop it because I want you to hear. Wrong one. You might hear Penelope in the background crying. So the makers of these earrings are discussing how their business started and how they got the attention of Meghan. So listen to this.
So last question then. How did you get Meghan Markle to wear your jewelry?
Cold emails.
Cold emails?
Cold emails. Hustling, yeah. We're big.
I love how
cold
the young girls like hustling. So I'm gonna play it again.
Last question then. How did you get Meghan Markle to wear your jewelry?
Cold emails.
Cold emails?
Cold emails. Hustling, yeah. We're big believers in cold emails, and it's the same way we got all of our investors. We didn't know anyone in the space.
I love it. You've taken prior investment.
So we've launched without any investment, and then 2 months after our launch, we got Meghan Markle to wear our pieces, which enabled us to grow the revenue significantly. And from there, we raised $1.2 million.
Okay. So cold email and hustling, as they say, which makes me think of Rick Ross. Don't ask why, but I love. Okay, y'all, if you know his music, then you know. But they sent email, as they say, cold email, if you understand marketing. And Meghan, you know how she is, very intentional and looking at the products, of course, two females behind the business. And just from her wearing these earrings, not saying a word, and they were identified as to what earring, who was the maker, they were able to raise $1.2 million. So, yeah, I'm just saying impact, positive impact. So haters can say what they want, but there's always receipts of the impact that Meghan sometimes is just wearing it, and it's not that she's saying, hey, buy this. She's just wearing it. Some squatties take it as that's the sign, buy this, but with all love. All right, Squatty Corner. First thing, Joan Garcia, welcome back to channel membership. I have to give you a shout out on the back end when I end the live stream. So, but welcome back. I saw that as I was getting ready for the live stream. And so I wanted to share this thought that was left, a comment that was that was left because I have a feeling that many Jamaicans feel this way. Okay. A blessed Friday to all, Squatty. Will someone get a Scotch bonnet? Now, if you understand peppers, you know. Okay. A Scotch bonnet pepper and shove it up the UK media ass. Especially that man I saw this morning and the Sierra, so it's Sarah Vine, and the deranged back of the Jamaican Prime Minister. We no joke. So just so you know, because I know many squatties that are Jamaicans that have been dropping comments since they landed, and then to see the comments coming out against the prime minister. When I saw that about the Scotch bonnet pepper, I hollered. Whew. Okay. You better hope that's the least of what you get from um, the ones that are Jamaican citizens, because they're not taking too kindly to y'all haters, trolls, UK media talking about their country and their prime minister in the manner in which you have, since it's been such a great Sussex week. All Harry and Meghan did was attend a movie premiere that's got everybody more buzz. Now, mind you, those of us that are of age, of a certain age, I'll say, that knew Bob Marley's music, we were going to probably go anyway. So, this just kind of pushes us more so to want to really see it, because I know it's going to be an awesome movie. As I do in Squatty Corner, I just let you know that I do have channel merch. I know some of y'all are probably sick of me. Regular merch, and then there's some trash time, and I have to do something. Somebody asked me to. Oh, the colors. I have not forgot. I did, but I haven't forgot. So pre-trash time, let me go through these. I see there's almost 200 comments. So in that, it's been such a great week. Haters have been going bonkers. So I'm going to share a couple of things. The trolls are going after. Obviously, Baby Deranger must have hit a nerve with somebody. So you've tapped the bear, and the bear is striking back. I'm just letting you trolls know you better leave her alone. You better leave that account alone. Okay. So many things have been written, but I wanted to share this. To citizens in Commonwealth nations and former colonies with large populations of color, the treatment of Meghan comes across as a racist bullying campaign sanctioned by the British royal family. Rather than defend a member of the royal family against gutter press abuse, Harry's family have stayed silent, made clumsy statements that appeared to side with the tabloids, or worse, briefed against their supposed loved ones. I labeled this "the world is watching," and they think they're doing something grand. Oh, no, 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 no. No, people see through the bullshit. So, um, for those of you who love Baby Deranger as much as I do, so how dare they declare that Baby Deranger isn't priceless? Okay, Baby Deranger's in the museum. I love it. Y'all keep on poking the now. The bear has started yawning, coming out of their slumber. But okay, you going so another squatty. Rebecca English went from Prince William is a bully, is a devoted husband who will never leave his wife's side, to please forget what William, and let me tell you about how King Charles the Cruel, being in the hospital where we claim Kate Middleton is a racist, is proof that he loves his white daughter-in-law. Okay. Yes, there's headlines coming up about that. Special. I mean, sir, you're allowing the media to say that because you went to the same hospital, which we know there's certain doctors that handle the royals, that means that you love her. Oh, so you didn't love Megan, which we know you didn't because y'all didn't. Never mind. Let me move on. We're not in trash time. Okay, another. I had to share this because y'all know Duchess of Success. When I saw this, I was like, "Ooh, I have to share this." So, if the hospital stay was for anything genuinely health related and not self inflicted, they would have milked it for sympathy and PR. Something happened that they don't want us to know. That's why they're being secretive. I see it what I see it. Mm. Many have come to that conclusion in less than a 48-hour window when that news was first released. So, okay, next one. So, I hope y'all love this. I tried to get baby Brains to speak a complete sentence, but all she could do was mumble a few words in a fake posh accent. And I have been laughing about this. Again, you poke the bear, and the bear is taking a yawn and a swipe. Kind, y'all better leave her alone. But this took me completely out. Hey, Derangers, two can play your games. We can stop whenever you want to. So, they're always making these collages of Megan in very disparaging ways. So this person, mhm. It kind of fits though for the one that's pictured, but I'm gonna move on. I am gonna move on. So more squatty thoughts. The Rangers throwing away their Bob Marley CD collection. One exclaimed, I used to love Bob Marley, but since Meghan and Harry were in Jamaica looking fine, I can't even look at him. I cried because this is just. Whew, mm, 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 mm. Woo. Go ahead. I mean, I would think you would want to sell the Bob Marley collections that you have. So, you know, you've already spent your money. Why are you going to throw it away? But nevertheless, okay. That's all I have in pre-trash time. So I'm gonna check out. Woo, there's over 250 comments. Lord of mercy. And Marlene, I haven't forgot you before I get into. I'm seeing some of the comments as I'm coming. Okay. Let me just jump here. I'm gonna go here. Now, if you drop the comment prior to this, just know I love you. But I'm gonna try to get through some comments before I hit trash time, and I have to give special thanks to Marlene. So let me see. Lorna T. Mac, they were told by Obama that this could happen. The UK is at the bottom of the pile when it comes to trade deals, child. I have something related to this, and I'm going to star this because I'll be coming back to this comment when I'm closing out trash time. So, Lady Bird, wow, Megan has the might. It's yes, not even like out there saying, "Hey, try this." She just wore 'em and. Mhm. Church and I wonder if I should send Nacho an email of being his new masseuse. You never know. You never know. You never know, Church Nelly. Oh, and Lydia is encouraging this. Church Nelly, email him today. Now, if Church Nelly disappears, we'll know why. It's not health related. She got a response. Whew, all right. Lady Bird Church Nelly, you will not succeed if you don't try, babe. Oh, now Lady Bird's also encouraging. All right, y'all. I hope y'all have the bill money. Sis, what's up? How are you? How you doing? If y'all haven't connected with her channel, you really should. This is, you know, sis, Special K, how you doing? I hope you're well. I'm glad I saw you as I'm scrolling through. Baby Deranger is in the museum hanging right now. You know, there's other things. Baby Deranger's just waiting and watching. So don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Ladybird says, VS, the haters still cannot handle the fact that Meghan owns so many jewelry of Diana. It drives them insane. I mean, did they not hear the same reports that I heard or read that Diana basically left her collection that she had to her sons? Mind you, the engagement ring was initially left. See, this is the play on, this is the reverse Uno that Diana played on Space, aka William, and he don't even realize that he got played. I'll leave my engagement ring to Harry, knowing that that SOB would want to take it for his own. Okay, although him and Harry had made allegedly, whoever gets engaged first, which you knew was going to be that one, Space, because being the heir to the heir, he had to, settle down very quickly and start reproducing. So that bad juju, she was like, oh no, that SOB's gonna want this, so I'll leave it over here, and then he'll want to take it from Harry. All right, moving on, because we're not even in trash yet. Let me scroll through. Hello, 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 everybody. How are you? How are you? How are you? Oh, Marjorie. Yeah, you know what? Yes, that's us. I'm guessing that's none joke. Okay, so keep playing with folks. Keep playing with folks. Just keep playing. You're gonna have the peppers. Now, one might like the pepper shove. Okay, we're not in time yet. How hot does he want it? Let me behave. Okay. The UK media, Tier says the UK media just messed with the wrong country. Light that fire. Ooh, child. Throw the scotch bomb. Yeah, there you go. They are just Mrs. S. They're just yeah, they're beside themselves. All right, so Trevor, I see your message, but I will not put that up there. Well, I'll put it up, but I'm not going to read it. Okay, some of y'all can see this is Trevor's thought. I'm not reading it, but you can see what Trevor is saying, and then I'm going to move on. Okay, Church Nelly says, Lord, Kate with the hyena pics. Well, I mean, they better leave Baby Deranger account alone. That's all I'm going to say. But she's out there just, she's crip walking on them, and she's not even from LA. I'm just saying. All right. Church Nelly, do the Derangers know Bob Marley has transitioned? Probably not. You know, they don't check for anyone that's not quite like them. Okay. Whew. Let me go on. It's been a great, great Sussex week. And I know all of the squatties, child. Mm. Let them show up somewhere else this coming week, Lord. Whew. All right. Marshall, Diana knew Chuck was unfit, and she knew Willie would need Harry's help to control the throne. She knew Harry could do it all alone. That's why she nicknamed him Good King Harry. Okay. And he didn't. He does not want the throne. Don't get it. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. All right. Now, Marjorie. And then I'm going to get into, hey, Budfaz, and I'm going to get into, and hello to all of you in the clouds. Okay, I'm just going to say, in the space stations and such. All right, Marjorie says, Bob the mech and enjoyed him money before passing. The idiot can throw away the collection. Bob is about humanity, so keeping his collection only to file his character. By the way, he is mixed race. They, Marjorie, they only see the outer shell, just like Meghan. They only acknowledge and use her paternal parental unit to degrade her, which is kind of laughable because you only okay. Anyway, hey Charlene, how are you? Good to see you. Love back to you. Back to you. All right, and that's to everybody. All right, let me get over here because y'all are trying to get it into trash time before I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, y'all. I'm getting there. All right. So since we're pretty much there, oh, before I do that, let me come back up here. Um, I'm gonna go back to Squatty Corner because I feel like I need to get over here because I'm gonna wind up messing myself up. Alrighty. So, woo, oh, I have a couple of things I didn't see. All right. So first things first. Let me see what is this comment. Oh yeah, that was just to ensure that I kept it. Merlene for the super sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mrs. S, thank you also for the super sticker. I have been busy with work, but I always catch up on replay. Oh, and I appreciate that so very much. I've seen you going at some trolls. Okay, I'm just gonna say. Elaine, as always, thank you for the super sticker. I thank you so very much. So now this is, I'm getting to my spot. Wait. Here we go. This is for all three of you. Thank you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you, thank you, Thank you so very much. Love you all. Okay, so Lorna, y'all just don't know how that comment when I get to that part. When I get to that part right there. When I get to that part. All right, so here we go. Let me get to my marker. Let me unhide. Let me come over here. I don't need to. There we go. We don't need to show that because it has nothing. That ain't trash. That's love being thrown my way. And that's appreciated. All right, let me get up into the comments. Special K. I hope Harry and Meghan go to Barbados and have dinner with the Prime Minister and then jet off to Canada. Ciao. They were well received in Aussie land, I must say, even though, I question some folks' attitudes down there, down under. But they were well received there. And they're always yelling about getting rid of the monarchy too. Hmm. Hmm. All right, let me get to the more. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, y'all are trying to do this to me. Let me go back up here. Alan. Alan. Okay. Alan, Mrs. VS, did you see the picture of the car with blacked out windows they say was picking up Kate? I saw the video and the picture, yes. So, firstly, thank you for the super sticker. You know how I say I'm not fooling with you, Alan. I'm really not fooling with you, but thank you so much. This is for you. One moment, everybody. Just have a little patience. Just have a little patience today. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Mm. Yeah, let's talk about it in because some of the headlines already said we're speaking in past tense that she wasn't in the hospital anymore. So I'm just gonna leave that alone. Well, maybe not, but y'all know what I mean. Okay. So since we are there in thought and mind from the beginning, here we go. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. So, since there was a comment about the Obamas, and I'm just going to bring it back up. Let me see. Lorna and T Mac were talking, and they were like, they were told by Obama this could happen. The UK is at the bottom of the pile when it comes to the trade deal. So, I happened to see on the app formerly known as, yeah, it is just the stuff that's out there is just unreal at times. But this is what I call backgate. Someone shared the screenshot, Squatty share a lot. But this was a screenshot shared. The blue check means nothing. I'm just going to say it. Okay. So Meghan's back / Michelle Obama's back. No further comment. So I paused. I was just like, well, what the? So now I'm like, oh, now we have backgate. One woman is standing where you have a straight line of her back, and then the other is turned to the side. But if you're implying, because I know the comments that are always said about Michelle Obama, you better leave our always, ever, forever former first lady alone. Leave her alone. If you don't want to talk about that prior one, that is with dilly dots that you're going to see at the end of trash time, keep it pushing. Leave Meghan alone. Leave the former forever first lady, number 44 alone. Now, skedaddle with you crazy asses. They have beautiful backs. I bet yours is a little hunched, but hey, you ain't showed none of your back, so therefore we have to assume that you got a hunchback because you're jealous. Oh, okay. Because I wish my back looked as good as both of theirs. Let me move on. You know how I do for trash time. I like to just take a scan of the different headlines. So for Prince Harry and the Duke of Sussex, pretty much the same, tears on that Jamaica trip and all that. For Meghan, Just slightly different, just slightly different, but it's still talking about, you know, Jamaica. It's just Jamaica, 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 Jamaica. I'm glad y'all didn't know about that trip. See, no leaks in Montecito. Bite them. Okay. So, the Guardian opinion, I talked about that yesterday. The one that says Harry Meghan in Jamaica is the soft power dynamite, and Britain has cosplay in space, which is kryptonite. So you can go out and read that if you wish. I mean, press is saying what some are saying, speaking their truths, but cosplay. Now, let me take down the banner for a minute so you can see. Now, I saw this on the app formerly known as, so I thought, okay, because squads sometimes will take liberties. If there's a headline that has been made about Megan, they'll just take it and do a little, flip to do fair game. But this was out there. And I paused because I was like, Kate Middleton can't return home from hospital because it's not suitable. Well, number one, what a strange headline to put out, even if it's a tabloid or whatever. That's just strange. And who told you that? Number two, she can't return home from the hospital because it's not suitable. She has staff all over the place. What are you talking about? It's not suitable. What, it has stairs or something? When ordinary people have to return to their dwellings, no matter what might be going on, I'm just follow along. I know some of y'all are probably going, just follow along. But what are y'all really trying to say? Because one of the comments that I put up kind of aligns to this headline. I'm just asking for, several friends that really don't give a shit, but they're asking. Okay, just so coming back, because I had to do a search just to see, and I had to put in, Kate Middleton can't return home. So I was like, well, what the? Anyway, she's got several houses. Now, my whole thing is she trying to make a play for KP? She wants apartment, whatever number it is. She wants that for herself because I don't think that's gonna happen. But okay, I thought she was out at one of them cottages, Adeline Cottage or whatever the heck its name is, out in Windsor. One time they wanted to be close to the Queen. I guess since she's transitioned, they're like, get me the hell away from the king. But he seems to love you so much, daughter-in-law. It's all about the crown. So since you aren't, a blood princess, you're just by marriage and you did your duty. You can. Okay, let me go on with the headline. So there's a lot going on with her, and that's all I can say. So, now we know Star here in the U.S. We pay no attention, but Kate's secret surgery. It's worse than anyone knows. Oh my. Major operation amid eating disorder rumors. See now y'all want to come. There is so much going on. You should have not said a word. Remember when y'all told Megan that she couldn't get help because of how it would look? Well, I'd be damned if y'all calmer didn't come back and it's hitting you in the face, kicking you in the ass, and everything else. So there was no reason to release this. I don't care what may have been happening, which a lot of people are speculating on. Um, Now, the darkened windows on a SUV that may have been picking her up. If nobody, all them paps sitting outside the hospital, if they didn't catch a picture of her walking to that car or being wheeled out, it's all an illusion. Smokescreen. Now, maybe she left from the garage, which I can't believe that she would want to do, but maybe that's how she arrived too. hmm I'm just going to keep on moving through. Keep on moving through. Another crazy headline. Now, y'all see the dates on this stuff. Another crazy headline. Was Kate Middleton's major operation eating disorder related? Prince William worries what people think. If he really did, he wouldn't have said any. She could have went in the hospital quietly. Remember when she was having children? We didn't know till she was like in labor, and in the hospital, and then everybody was on watch. Why didn't you take the same attitude? I'm just saying we did not need to know because it's too much. It's too much. Now you've already put out a narrative. It was abdominal surgery. Um, I'm not sure. I've not heard of anybody with an eating disorder that have abdominal, like needing major surgery. Usually it's throat issues, but I'm gonna move on. Okay, moving on. Now this one, um, this one, yeah, I'm just gonna. It's a dragloid, but who's leaking this crap? Okay, King chooses Kate's hospital to save taxpayers' money. Is that why she went to that hospital to save money? Again, having access to what should be the best doctors in the world, being that she is, a future consort. He chooses the hospital she's in. I think they already had both pre-scheduled their, you know, procedures, as y'all like to tell us, because that was what the first headlines were. I still don't know why y'all told us. Why tell the world? Nobody needed to know about her. Nobody needed to know about his prostate issues because that's what you initially see it. So, um, let's just say family association and making money on royal connections is okay for some. hmm Zara's husband was able to go on a reality show, and now the uncle that was seen pissing on the sidewalk and cutting a line. Some of y'all know what I mean. Cutting a line and having issues. It's gonna be on Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother. Hopefully, if y'all watch and enjoy. But I'm sure instead of talking about his niece, he's gonna be talking about Meghan. hmm He better watch himself because we know the lady in black. Okay, so here's a what is today's date, ladies and gentlemen? January 27th, and that's the date of this article. So there's a lot churning. There's a lot churning. Kate Middleton's big mistake during mystery hospital stay. So, the Princess of Wales remains in hospital after undergoing mystery surgery, and the crisis has revealed something concerning. Now, they go on. Big mistake. The abdomen starts with the liver and ends somewhere colonish. Now, it, I'm just gonna let me just get on to where I need to go. This is a part that I had to take the screenshot and highlight. So, the thing that y'all never availed to Megan, and now you want to us world to give to cosplay, not happening. Let's just say it's not going to happen. So, going through this whole thing, but she is still human and thus still is entitled to privacy. Oh, now y'all know what the fuck the word privacy means. Oh, okay. She has every right to not have to air her every sniffle, ache, and minor rash with the leering public or not, and is not obligated to have her staff put out a press release every time. Yet, when y'all packed Megan coming out of in a medical building and made all these assumptions and demanded to know what she was there for. Demanded to know. Mm, we see the racist wagons circling. hmm hmm Now, on to the loving couple. His look is priceless, let alone the lean. What is it with everybody likes to lean away from her? I'm just saying. Like kids look and they're like, ew. Uh, okay, just gonna keep on going. So this is a parody account. Again, this is the parody account. This is the parody account. Prince William might not know this, but he's actually keeping me very dry, and I've been dry ever since. And it's all the pictures of him holding his own umbrella and not thinking of covering his wife or being, chivalrous. Now, this one gives me vibes of a scene out of The Crown. Don't ask me why, it just does. And it's probably just the way they brought her forth. And if she was the only one wearing color, which, why were you the only one wearing color? Okay, when you don't like people of color, you don't even want to be touched by people of color. Moving on. Okay, this headline Camilla's smile. That says the king's fine. Y'all said it wasn't serious, so of course he's fine. Not fine, good looking, but fine below the region. Uh, we didn't need to know that factor, but it's just odd that you will tell a, to me, was highly personal, that they're going to be, correcting an issue down below for the king. But then you, oh no, we can't release anything related to Kate. She's having abdominal surgery though. And you think people aren't going to question and talk about it? Whew, kind of as crazy asses are y'all. Mm, just, I'm just, so the whole, there was a comment. Did I keep it up here? Let me see. Oh, yes. So, Lorna, you remember about the trade deals? Woo! So, this next one, I saw out on the app formerly known as, so I wanted to share because it kind of lends to this is the stuff that they should have been focused on instead of putting out bogus stuff trying to protect. Now, if she is where Summer 5250, I'm just saying, and it comes out later, but if you're part of, you're pushing mental health charities and et cetera, then I would think that you would, be out there. And I'm still looking for a tweet or a statement from that one charity co-founder or founder that had some ugly stuff to say about Meghan keeping quiet and not being a victim. I'm just saying. Okay. So this headline, this tweet, I mean, says, my first non EU passport in a strangely beautiful illustration of Brexit's absurdity. It was printed in Poland by a French company and delivered to me by a German logistics firm. This is the absurdity of that country. So I just wanted to end, you know, the lady in black. Oh yeah, she's coming for all of you crazies. Listen, if y'all don't want your Bob Marley's, CDs, hey, if you go back as far as cassette tapes, holla at folks. They might want to purchase them. Maybe not from you, but they might want to purchase them. All right. I saw this picture on the app formerly known as. Now, the only thing I'm going to say is, where did the height come from? When you see it, you'll understand. Where did the height come from? And this is a true Adams family picture. All right, here we go. Where did the height come from? Somebody, okay. And if this does not give Adams family vibes, I don't know what else would. I'm just going to say. All right, I'm going to drop into the comments. There's over 200 comments. Whew, Lord of mercy. Okay. Ooh wee. Oh my goodness, sis. Stop it. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the super sticker. Listen, this is for you. I know sis. We have to get together. And I listened, but I hate I missed your live stream. I was like, oh, I didn't get a notification. YouTube. All right, this is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. So good to see you, truly. All right, I'm going to take a sip of my tea, start working through some of the comments. Start working through some of these now y'all know, I'm sure I have ignited a little fire in the comments, but all right. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh, Mamma Mia. Let me see. Mm. I'm looking for ones that I can put on the screen. Now, you know how things are. Oh gosh. Okay. Joan, I see your love. I'm gonna get to you, dear. Let me get through some of these comments. Karen, the corner is empty right now, but you already started off. Charles and Kate was at the In and Out. I just can't. I can't. To say the least. Um, mm, Sonia, they said that Kate cannot go home to recuperate. She has to go somewhere else. What is going on? Well, now wait a minute. But I had to click to see like what bizarre stuff are you talking about? Like, mm, I'm just they are hinting. Just come on out and say it. Just make the announcement. Do whatever you need to do. But some of us are over it. And again, again, you put out a narrative about an abdominal surgery and you put out the narrative that it wasn't serious. Now, all this other drip, drip, drip stuff is getting very smelly. What can we trust? Absolutely nothing when it comes down to, as it's been coined here, dragloids. And I'm just going to leave it at if we happen to see her ever again, then we see her. Everybody's going to be looking at every inch of her. Oh well, you could have went in, you could have done had whatever was being done. People are saying that, certain situations they don't allow visitors, but yet everybody was rushing to her side. Now, which one is it? And like I said yesterday, the Rhoda member with the initials RE talking about how she saw him space driving outside the hospital. Again, if you didn't see him inside, he wasn't there to visit. Okay, he was just probably driving past to make it look good. That's just my opinion. All right, moving on. Woo, Hattie. Backs of women that come from people that have worked for a living. Whoop, there you go. Yeah, the crazies, just the crazies, just the crazies. Churchill is like, WTF, leave Meghan and Michelle Obama alone. Yeah. Jealousy, you wish you had the melanin and you wish you had backs that look like that. What? Just just makes you wonder. Lady Bird, that guy has a daily grift of talking about Megan and her back paying his bill, child. So then he doesn't have to get on all fours or on his back to make it that living that he probably was doing before. And I'm just saying, okay, let me move on. T Mac, Jamaica showed massive love for the Sussexes. Yes, there's so much else I want to say. I'm just gonna keep on, you know. Woo! Mm-mm-mm. Jamaica's going to light a fire, and some people are going to be very, very upset. And I would suggest don't make any more tours, plans for tours through any of the Commonwealth in the Caribbean. Stay, or even, through the countries in Africa. Stay out of those places. Just stick to the ones that the people kind of look like you over there in the UK. I'm just, okay, because since y'all get hung up on how people look and determining where they're from, because you can't be from here. Oh, anyway. Ann says, remember Willie's 9 iron? Woo! 9 iron the head. Injury to frontal systems can lead to increased risk of impulsive aggression, poor decision making, and lack of control of social behavior. Oh, he's just a spoiled, rotten brat. That's the only thing I can say. I'm not even buying into that. And he gets no sympathy, empathy, nothing. Mm-mm. And I'm shocked they would have reported an injury. I wonder who whopped him. But anyway. Mrs. S says, if you see Mrs. O in person, you know there is nothing masculine about her. Our first lady is all lady. Exactly. They always want to imply these things. Number one, leave that craziness alone. Um, and the ones that always imply that wind up falling under the rainbow covering, but don't want to admit it. I'm just saying, like, leave them alone. They're both women, had their children. Leave them alone. And I'm sick of black women being always there. That is always the thing that they go to. Serena dealt with it. Um, y'all know. Y'all know. We probably all have one time or another in our lives, but Church Nellie, Kensington Karen needs a rubber room. Well, she's probably in one, but nevertheless, moving on. Marjorie, their backs are looking great. It's the ones who have faults tend to want to criticize when there's nothing to criticize. That part. That part. It still pisses me off, and y'all will probably hear this for a while until they stop talking about cosplay in this hospital stay. Because when Meghan sought help, you didn't do squat, but say that she was lying about seeking help. Okay. When it comes down to things ain't what it all was cracked up to be about an abdominal surgery, are y'all gonna, go after the cosplay? Child, please. Um, Hattie, sounds like they took her out of a volatile situation. Will, I'm just gonna leave that alone. Will, hey Tiger. Will, I'm gonna keep on moving. T Max says, Mrs. S, I saw her in Toronto and she's beautiful. Yes. You know she is if she caught the eye of our former president. And he didn't care that she was, his at the time superior. He was like, please, can I take you out? Okay. Mrs. S, I thought Broomstick had the choice of 5 homes. Well, I mean, she could always go to her parents, could she? She could always go to her sisters, right, who lives in a big palatial mansion. She could go to her brothers who married an heiress and I'm sure lives in a palatial mansion. Whatever. She's got choices. That was 3 more right there. I mean, I think the parents still have their home. Let me move on. Let me just move on. Marshar, uh-oh. WTF are they saying about their backs? Cowards don't want to spit out what they're saying plainly. How about the deep cracks in Calmilla's face and Kate's face? Both are unroyal racists, yeah, but in my humble opinion. I'm reading a comment, y'all, just so you know. Don't get it twisted. Oh, Tiger says, what? What's going on? Why can't you go home? Now I'm convinced she's either self harmed or got abused by W. Well, now wait a minute. I'm just reading. Connie Balmer. Kay can go to her parents with what with all this theater. Yeah, basically, what's with all the theater? They're making it worse because when it finally comes out, you can't say that you are a champion or want to um, you're behind the efforts of mental health and then you don't even come out, but I'm sure someone will write an op-ed for her and she'll take the credit for it. And yes, I said it. Okay, church finger up, middle fingers up too, whatever. Okay. um and yes, Lottie, that part, Carmen's kicking Kate's ass. It wasn't so sad. If it wasn't so sad, it would be funny. Well, you won't say that Megan made your ass cry this time, will you? Oh, okay. Moving on. Cynthia VS. They have 21 rooms at KP, over 700 at BP, plus Amber Hall, in addition to Adelaide. Yeah, well, I guess, some were speculating she's trying to get for settlement, but whatever. I don't care. I'm just saying. Sonia says send her royal arse to Buckleberry. That's where she can go. Ooh. Sussex love. I'm just reading comments to those that just, maybe the pegger is on Warpath and not safe. Well, I wouldn't say he was safe anyway. I mean, he did lay hands on his brother, and over what? And then it says, don't tell Meghan. Mm, child, we haven't forgotten. Okay. So there is history. But don't ask them to come to court for you. Okay, I'm just saying. Mrs. S. T Mac, I saw her when she did her book tour. There were more Caucasians in the room than folk, and they were hooping and hollering louder than us. Yes, she's loved. I don't care what folks, they try to, the same narratives. We've seen these same narratives used on powerful women of color. Okay. Mm. And for the one who may have been identified as, never mind, I'm not even going to, a huge troll, and you self imposed your face onto Megan's body in that engagement picture. Um, I'm just going to say you were quick to do that. Please move on, VS. Okay. Ladybird, none of her palaces are safe. She has to go all the way to her mom's house. You think that's safe since, you know, he has such a wonderful relationship with his mother in law? You think that's safe too? Please. And he probably is the. These headlines, like, now, for these headlines to be out there and no one in at any one of those palaces has stopped that or come out with a retraction that I've seen anyway. Maybe y'all have seen it. I haven't seen it. Speaks volumes. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, Mrs. S says maybe it's time for an intervention if home is unsafe. Well, mm, mm. Merlene, was she really in the hospital? Did anyone see her entering? Mm-mm, just saw a motorcade or whatever you want to call it late at night. Mm. But no, to my knowledge, nobody has seen. Just like they want to be faked out and with that one where somebody walked up and took a picture. Now I would think security, why would it have just been sitting there if she was in there without security and the police escort and all? I'm just like, the math is not mathing for me. That's just for me. Okay. Marshar, whew, Lord of mercy, here we go. When Willie dumps her, Kate will be penniless and no other man would or could get with her. Well, they probably will, but you know why. Willie may remarry, but Kate won't because no other man would cross. Oh, that's why you're saying that. Would cross Willie. You know what? If that man could walk around without putting her under the umbrella, and you think he really cares? She did what she needed to do. They know of his temper. Did you see their engagement interview when he patted her on the knee? Like, good little doggy, good, good, good. That's how I took it. You'll be great. And pats her on the knee. Not take your hand and lovingly, don't worry, it's fine. See, Mac, I'm not fooling with you. She's thin as a rail, though. Okay. Y'all probably have seen C Mac's comment. I'm just reading. Anorexia and bulimia can cause a type of stomach dissension, which is an emergency surgery. But they said she didn't go in for emergency surgery. It was scheduled. Scheduled and emergency, two different things to me. Maybe I'm maybe I'm misunderstanding, The Rangers have told me I'm dumb because I didn't know one particular word, but okay. Mhm. Mhm. Church Nelly, wow, the British people that believe the tabloids are stupid. Well, yeah. And have made billionaires out of these lords and people who own these tabloids who don't pay a darn dime of taxes from everything that's reported because they keep their money offshore. Mm. Karen, what they are trying to say is their subtle way of saying Frogmore Cottage or Royal Lodge has a new tenant. Stay tuned. Wait for it. Coming soon. Ooh. Honey, if she goes into Frogmore Cottage, we know how Squad is going to react. And that's all I'm going to say. We know how Squad is going to react. And I'm just going to scroll through. I'm skipping a lot of comments, but please don't feel offended. Hello to everybody that has joined. Um, if I haven't called out your name, charge the eyes, not the heart. I'm just kind of, it's difficult on this side until you're on this side and see all these comments. Woo. Let me see. Kim says, VS, every headline about Harry and Meghan house price, what private jet they were in, or what color of the children. Please, they are living off the monies of UK. Welfare people have no privacy. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. One minute they would make fun of Harry being on sitting like, not in business class on a plane. And then one second, oh, they're up in arms that he's flying private. Now, when Harry was traveling by himself, okay. When he has his family, that was a whole nother situation. Now that we know all of the hate that comes at, especially Harry, race trader, that's what they call them, and that, those podcasters that are now in jail. Oh, okay. Mm. Marjorie says, but Kate is spending public funds, so she's entitled to let her minions know what she does. Megan, on the other hand, is not on public funds. Exactly. And there are no leaks from Montecito, just saying. Hey, Nash. All right. See, there goes that when I say I yell out names. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Ooh. Mrs. S. Either those racehorses have short memories or they think we do. Thank God for screenshots. Thank you. Sussex Detective Agency is huge, as are all the vaults of receipts. Yes. And in a moment's notice, they will be dropping them like wildfire. Lady Bird, oh my God, Baron is like napalm. You know what? Oh, let me get to this. Okay, I see things are lining up here. Uh-oh, I have a new member too? Okay. Joan, thank you for the super sticker. But yes, I'm happy to be back with you again, even with the everyday podcast, which probably won't go beyond January, but I'm glad you're enjoying and I'm glad you're back. And I was just overjoyed to see your name pop up. And so this is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Mwah. Thank you so much, Joan. Good to have you back. All right. So, also seeing blue drawers. And you know your scream name every time I see it. I'm going to laugh, but okay. Blue drawers. Welcome, welcome, welcome to channel membership. I will greet you. Once the live stream ends, I will greet you as I do all new members. But welcome. Thank you for choosing to support the channel in a monthly basis. And I really, really am grateful, humbled, and all that. And this is for you. New channel member! New channel member! New channel member! Welcome, welcome, welcome. And yeah, wow. Oh, bye. Okay. I'm just going to go through a few more comments because I am over the hour mark and I don't. All right. Marshall, thank you for that response on that photo I showed of the Adams Family Part 2.0. So, okay. He may have giant syndrome. I don't know. I just wondered why he, out of all of those people, because that was one that I noticed and I was like, whoa, what is going on here? Okay. Whew. Um, Lottie says, when they started that shit about Lilibet this week, I knew something was going on, child. Leave Archie, Lilibet, Meghan, and Harry out of your mouths over there in the UK. UK media, the mouthpieces of the royal family. Since y'all always want to put Omid on and saying he's the mouthpiece of Harry and Meghan, the mouthpieces are all the UK media over there for the royal family. All of them, drag lords and all. So, all right. Let me. All right, I'm scrolling through. Hello, hello, hello to everyone that has joined. I am going to. Can be sweet or savory like me. I'm just going to. Oh, Mrs. S said blue jaws is something you eat. Oh, okay. Can be sweet and savory like me. Ooh, all right. Watch yourself now. Mrs. says welcome to all new members. You will not regret making the decision. I hope you won't. I really do. I hope you won't. I have to do something really. I try to y'all like, you know how I do back there. So anyway. In the channel member area. Anyway. I think I've been pretty quiet. I have to start judging up. But it's difficult being daily. Whew, my goodness. Anyway. Um, my dogs are Penelope is crying. I don't know if you can hear her. Bella is probably just waiting, like, open the door because I closed myself off from them. Phew, Lord of mercy. All right, Joan is saying, it's so obvious that the Tabs and British royal family put out dramatic headlines whenever Harry and Meghan have a big event. Transparent much? Exactly. Exactly. Um, it's very, very obvious. Uh, Not you're not fooling many people anymore. No, especially since they're not over there. Mm-mm. You didn't want them to be half in, half out. Um, you know, you cut off their security, you released where they were, and then y'all expect them to come flying over there and pick up what workload? Because, showing up and waving, all of us can do that. Pull the string on a curtain to release a plaque. All of us can do that. But did you think they were going to come over and babysit those kids when they have nannies that they've known since they were born and probably call them mom? Okay, I said it. Now, on that note, I'm going to end. Paul says, VS, we all love your podcast. Thank you so much for the kind words, Paul. All right, T Max giving me a little history. Um, VS, blue draws is something we eat, made in banana leaves. Ooh, it sounds interesting. Um, it sounds kind of freaky, I just want to say. See where my mind went? But since it's something, uh, now I really want to go to Jamaica. All right. I love that all of y'all come out and let me know. Let me see. Sonia says VS speaks royally. Blue draws is a Jamaican delicacy made with cornmeal, and it's like a potato, like a pudding or something, and it's wrapped in banana leaves to cook in boiling water. Ooh, do tell, do tell. Oh, I love it. Y'all all are jumping out. Tell me. Rosanna suggests it's a Jamaican pudding. All right. Okay. Now, see, American pudding and then y'all pudding is completely different. So, just now. Cookies and cream. There you go. The Umroyals are getting their just desserts. Yes, they are. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed today's Sussex Saturday. I pray that you all are safe, healthy, happy, and that you will thumbs up, spread the word about the channel, share out if you're able to, if you have platforms of your own, and we shall be talking again tomorrow. I'm sure I'll see you in respective YouTube hallways. You know, y'all know I'm all over the place sometimes, but I had a wonderful time with you all. Love you all. Thank you for all the love that you dropped on me. Welcome again, Blue Drawers, to channel membership. And we shall be speaking again very, very soon. Bye bye, everybody.